Jake had said, "Where's Mentzoni?" He said that on stage. Is that true or false?
What's Mentzoni?
That's my last name.
Really? That's cool.
And I want to tell you guys about the first time I met Jake Phelps and the impact it had on me. And then I will let you enjoy the interview I did with him. It's 30 minutes long. Do you guys remember the quote, "What about your fucking element friends over there? Aren't they gonna come over?"
That's me, obviously.
Best way to start the day before going to the office is by rolling down the hill into the office and make a fresh cup of coffee. And we got our cup of coffee. First of all, I would just like to send out my love and condolences to friends and family of Jake Phelps. A legend has passed. I think everybody who has something to do with skateboarding feels a huge loss and sorrow after Jake Phelps passed away. Everybody knows the Bible, of course. There's a nice little photo of the man himself. Oh, yeah. I don't know where to begin. I have this interview that I've never published. A video interview of Bad Shit with Jake Phelps, Trixie, and Tony T.
I had to wait 20 years for these kids to be born to start the band that I was going to be in.
This was way back in 2015, and it was when I did the interview with them in my fanzine, Kaffi fanzine. So this is the cover with the Bad Shit. There you have Jake. You have TNT and Trixie going apeshit on the drums. I can take it out. And it was a huge thing for me. And I want to tell you guys about the first time I met Jake Phelps and the impact it had on me. And also, I just wanted to show you this. It's so cool. I'm very proud that I got to do this. And the cool thing about this is I did the podcast interview in English on video. And this interview inside the Kaffi mag, of course, with Frost from 1349 Satyricon, which is pretty cool since TNT loves black metal. Campfire. So this is the Bad Shit interview, and it's all cut and paste, and I draw all the frames. And there you see the guys. I love this one. This photo is amazing. Jake and TNT and some hot girl that I made this of. And they have another great photo. TNT and Jake. Sexy Trixie on the drums. And my favorite photo of Trixie, which also became, you see right over here, the cassettes that I released. This is how the interview came out in cassette form. This is definitely one of my favorite covers ever. A little bit cut and paste there, and also made it in like these ones, like different versions of the cassette. Zoom in on the cassette, there you go. And this one, the red one, was a limited edition. That was also released as a limited edition to the red cover of the Bad Shit cover. It was 666 issues of this. 66 of them were with Bad Shit and 22 in red, and the rest was with Campfire or Frost. A lot of talk there about my releases, but I thought it was important for you guys to know. This is the Campfire cover, because I did a podcast with him as well. Where to begin? Where to begin? Oh, I want to tell you about the first time I met Jake Phelps and the impact it had on me. As all skaters, we all have the Bible in our shelves, support treasure. The first time I met Jake, and then I will let you enjoy the interview I did with him. It's 30 minutes long, it's uncut. I hope you enjoy it. I think I even have the same watch that I mentioned in the interview on me right now.
So why do you have a watch on?
Which I put on a couple of days before Jake died, which is kind of scary. I don't believe in God or anything, but it's kind of freaky that the watch that I had during their interview which I haven't been wearing almost since that time. First time I met Jake Phelps. Are you ready? I'm not gonna strip or anything, but almost.
We.
Dressed for the occasion.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yes.
It was in July 2008 that I first met Jake. I was skating for a shit skateboard company at the time. We went to Amsterdam to attend the Volcom event Dam Am in Amsterdam, which was a huge thing for me because I've never been skating on such a big event. We're sitting there at the hotel. A lot of the famous skaters are walking around in the city. It's kind of mind-blowing. And one of my favorite skaters of all time is TNT, Tony Trujillo. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Because he's the first skater that introduced me to skateboarding with rock and roll attitude and showed me that you can skate really fast and long hair and tight pants, all that. So we're sitting outside of the hotel, and me and my Norwegian friends, which I at the time felt out of place with because they were more average looking. It's horrible to say, but just t-shirt, jeans, skate shoes, cap. I was wearing latex pants. I had long black hair, no eyebrows, makeup, lipstick, piercings, tattoos, leopard shirts, and yeah, quite crazy outfits. Especially when not skating, then I had extra crazy outfits. And we're sitting there outside the hotel, and I'm looking over. Who's sitting there? Well, it's Jake Phelps, Trixie, and TNT. Trixie at the time is pregnant with Waylon, I think. Not sure. She was pregnant though. And I told the guys, dude, Jake Phelps and TNT and all of them, they were sitting right there. Should we go over and talk to them? They're like, nah, we're just gonna sit here and chill. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go over and say hello to them because I might never get the chance again to talk to them, especially at the contest, so much stuff happening. So I walk over, and I know that Jake is known for his open heart. He just says whatever comes to his mind, and I heard rumors that he could put you in place. If you did something and he thought it was wrong, he would tell you straight out, no censor or anything. He would just say it as it is, and I was kind of scared. So I already worked up in my mind, what is he gonna say to me when this freak comes over and wants to talk to them? So I had my latex pants, I had my probably a leopard or a fishnet shirt, something, and all the makeup and shit. So I was pretty sure I was gonna get some sort of shit for walking up to them. He immediately said when I came on, like, hey man, I don't remember the specific of the conversation, this is just the pieces that I remember. So Trixie, Tony, if you guys remember specifically what was said, please let me know. But this is my recollection of the memory. I came over and Jake said something like, hey, so what's up with the latex pants? Are you some kind of fag or something? And then I had worked on my line because I was pretty sure I was gonna get some sort of slack for being weird, or so I said, well, I only suck dick to piss off people like you. Good comeback, kid, good comeback. That was Jake's response, and Trixie and Tony started laughing. So I just asked if I could sit down with them. I was prepared for a no, because I'm pretty sure a lot of skaters hassle them around these events. But they were super cool to me. I could sit down, we had a chat, they asked where I'm from. As soon as I said Norway, Mr. TNT flipped out, and I gave him, this is a little bit forward in the story though, but I gave him, let's see, I should have prepared this, but I just remembered it. Oh, it should be right here. Yeah, there it is. I knew that Tony was a big fan of black metal, Norway in general, and my Visa card at the time had a picture of this. It's Pelle from Mayhem when he blew his brains out, which is pretty extreme to have on your Visa card. A photo of a lady with a bikini, not allowed, but a dude with his brains blown out, sure, let's use that. Back to when I met them. I'm sorry if I'm jumping a little back and forth. This is some of my favorite memories. I sat there with Jake, Tony and Trixie, talked to them, and I said straight out, Tony, you were one of my biggest inspirations in skating. Jake, you're a hero, you're a legend. The Trasher and everything has meant so much to me and all the skaters. And Trixie was a sweetheart. I don't know how it happened, but I ended up hanging out with them after the contest later. And one of the coolest things that happened, I got 70 place out of 100, which is huge for me at a contest with such a level. And during the contest I threw off my t-shirt and was going apeshit with my long black hair, and Wade, who you can see a nice picture of on my Instagram, I just found when I was doing research for all of this. They called me Euromanson, which was pretty cool because I had long black hair and was from Europe. Tony came up to me after the contest and said, of all the skaters that I saw today, you were my favorite, because you were the only one that seemed to have any fun. Just made them cooler and cooler. My favorite people were the coolest. I got to hang out with Trixie, Tony and Jake, and also had the honor of meeting P-Stone, rest in peace, and Clint Peterson, and a lot of other of my favorite skaters and humans in the skateboarding industry, which was pretty big. When we were walking in the red light district, I was looking at all these girls, and I'd never been to red light district before, so I was pretty stoked. A lot of pretty girls. But my sponsor only gave me 50 euros for food the entire stay in Amsterdam, so I was like, oh god, I can't get a girl because I can't afford it. And Tony and the guys, they were like laughing because I was like a kid in a candy store, and they picked up on this, and I will come back to that. That's when I gave Tony my card with the Mayhem picture, and he said, oh, I was stoked, I'm gonna send you some bad shit t-shirt and some demos or something as a thank you, because I don't have anything here. Trixie said, let me know if he sends it, because he's drunk, so he's gonna probably forget it. A couple of years later, Trixie asked me if I got it. I said no, and she's like, ah, damn it, and typical. And then she arranged, so I got the bad shit t-shirts, and I got these bad shit demos. Oh yeah. So I still have them, and of course I have the bad shit grip hanging over the studio door, always getting me stoked to go out and skate after I'm done here at the studio. Again, I'm sorry if I'm jumping back and forth. It's a little bit nerve-wracking to talk about it since he's no longer with us. So I'm afraid to portray him in the wrong way, but this is my memory. This is my moment with Jake. So to me it means a lot, and if you don't like it, then too bad. Have it on my board, of course. They did the after party on the Saturday after the skating thing, and they had a show, and I'm so sad that I wasn't there to witness this. Some friends from Norway, they were at the party, and when Bad Shit was playing, Jake apparently said in the mic, "Where's Mentzoni? Where the fuck is Mentzoni?" I would kill to have that footage. So if anyone out there has a footage of Jake saying that, please send it to me, because it's unreal. The godfather of Thrasher is saying my name. So many unbelievable things happened that week, and I don't know where to begin. It's insane. One of the last things that happened when I got the honor of hanging out with them was on Sunday when they were announcing the winners at Dam Am. Up on stage was Brian Schaefer, the Tampa Am man, Wade, DJ Crazy. Me and him bonded a lot because he played the Stooges and Slayer for me when I was skating. Thank you, Wade. And they were announcing all the winners, and then Jake and Tony was up on stage, and they said, okay, before we announce third, second and first place, we have a special prize for a special guy. And I was standing with Trixie in the audience. I don't know if she knew. Did you, Trixie? But then they called out and said, for best show and the nose grind over the long curb, because I wrecked myself during the qualifications and landed in nose grind just a second before they had to call me off the course, and they said, here's 50 euros for Euromanson to go to Red Light District. Way! And I was stoked. Trixie gave me a hug. I was all excited, and she said, go up on stage, and people cheered me on, and it felt like I won the entire contest. It was amazing. So I went up. Jake and Tony are there. I gave them a hug, and I was stoked, and I'm holding up my 50 euros. Woo! Oh, and then I could go to the candy store afterwards. That was cool. And I got to give them all a hug. Told Jake, thank you so much for being such a cool guy, for contributing to skateboarding with your heart, your passion, your soul, everything. Fuck. A couple of years later, 2015, talked to Trixie again, and she sent me all this Bad Shit stuff. That's when I asked them, could I do an interview with Bad Shit in my zine? It's in Norwegian though, but I'm gonna maybe try and republish it in English. So if you want to trade, you can get the zine. They were so cool, and when we did the interview, I did it on Skype in my old studio, a small shitty room that I had, and it was in the middle of night because of the time difference, and we were sitting there just talking, and I told them straight out, like, you guys are my favorites. I was nervous as fuck because to me they're almost like gods in skateboarding, but they were really cool, really nice to me. There's no good way of ending this. I'm just gonna let you guys see the video of the Bad Shit interview. I hope you like it. I'm getting fucking teary-eyed fucking talking about this shit. I didn't know him that well, but it felt like I knew him because he's always been a guy that's been a part of my life since I started skateboarding when I was 13. It's been 20 years on the skateboard, and I'm hoping for 20 plus more with people like Jake in the skateboarding scene. Because of people like him and the drive and the passion and the honesty and the rawness that skateboarding still is and will always be fucking awesome. So thank you, Jake, for being such a cool guy when I met you the first time, and I really hope I get to skate with you somewhere on the other side sometime. Woo! Okay, thanks for watching my vlog. Follow Trasher on Instagram. Leave a heart if you want to say fuck yeah to Jake.
Yeah. Bronco, say hi. What's up? Skate dog.
Oh yeah.
Can you see him?
Yeah, he's hiding behind you right there. Yeah, got it.
He's been wanting to come in here.
Oh my god. I've been power napping on the couch till now.
Alright. Because it's 4 a.m., right?
Yeah, no, it's actually just 1 a.m.
Oh, so I'm off. Why did I think 12 hours?
Well, we suck at technical stuff and mathematical stuff.
Yeah, we're creative people.
Yeah, that's the downside. So
Downstairs.
So thank you guys for fucking doing this. This is fucking rad.
We've never done anything quite like this ever, so you make sure you be honored to do it first.
Fuck
Don't fuck it up. We'll fuck it up.
Cool as fuck. I got my coffee ready.
Okay.
And I got even some fucking chocolate ready just to keep the sugar up.
No way. Who invented chocolate?
We eat chocolate.
Who invented chocolate?
Willy Wonka.
No, close.
Huh?
The Mexicans. The Mexicans.
And I love them for it.
I thought it was the Swiss.
No, they took it back over there. They were like, then they mastered it. That's why the Nordic people love it so much. Confectionery, sugar tree.
It's awesome. It's the best drugs ever.
Tattoos are pretty good too. You get high on that?
What, on tattoos? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It's probably impossible in this amazing light in the studio. Well, we did this. I have no idea if you can see it at all.
Possess the skates of the rose. What is it?
If you see here, I think.
Yeah, what does it say?
What is it?
Oh,
Heart Hellraiser?
almost. It says Trasher.
Oh, Thrasher!
Oh, fuck yeah. That's it.
Nice.
We did this.
Down for life.
Yes. We did this thing called Black and Bowl.
Right.
It's ink and bowl if you translate it.
Ink and bowl.
Yeah. And it's
you get tattoos, you skate all night. Okay, I get it.
yeah.
Right.
It's Dickies Norway who arranged it.
No way.
Yes.
Well, Norway, they have Land of the Midnight Sun, right?
What?
Land of the Midnight Sun. There, it goes all night.
Of course.
In the summertime.
And it's fucking.
It's dark.
Now it's dark as hell. It looks like the Immortal video.
Whoa.
Oh,
Tony knows about shit more than I.
And I got this little. It's not a gift. It's just a cool thing to show for you, Tony. Do you remember this?
Is that dead and his brains all over the place?
Yes.
Euronymous?
Yeah.
This is Dead Pelle. Then the release date is the 8th of April for this issue that I'm doing right now with you guys.
Fuck yeah. Sick.
Does the date ring a bell?
That's when he got murdered. The anniversary, obviously.
Killed himself?
He got shot by the guy. He got murdered. And then they put a piece of skull around the dude's fucking neck.
Wait, I'm confused.
No,
Dude, too easy.
I thought it was...
The guitar player killed Dead, the singer.
And then
they took a picture of it.
they made the album cover, picture disc.
This is the vocalist. He killed himself.
Yeah, sounds right.
No.
Yeah.
I do know things.
And Euronymous got stabbed by Count Grishnak.
It was what, Burzum or whatever who killed the guy. Stabbed.
Who killed Euronymous, right?
Euronymous. Right.
Okay, yeah, I'm backwards.
Okay, we got it figured out. somewhere out there with funny.
And Euronymous wrote on the back. This is before he was killed, of course. And he wrote, just so you know. And he wrote something about
after death.
That black metal was only for the ones with the right lifestyle. But today there are only children in jogging suits and skateboards and hardcore morals. And they're normal and idiots and blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. He's dead.
Yeah.
Next.
I'm fucking tired, so it's going a little bit slow. But I got a hidden surprise. Are you ready? I'm not gonna strip or anything, but almost.
Wee.
Dressed for the occasion.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Yes.
I got it on.
Death penalty where you live, right? They don't have that there. They have.
No, we
death
have
penalty.
21 years.
It's maximum.
Yeah.
Jealous.
That's
Big screen
it.
TV. Big screen TV.
Yeah, and they
Usual.
even get prostitutes, stuff like that.
Yes. Things are. I'm gonna go there to kill my killing spree.
And
Holy
my brother did like 13 years in jail, like but separate times. And he could go out whenever he wanted in the end.
What the fuck?
So
In America, in California alone, we have 673 people on death row. It costs $1 million a year to keep them on death row, and we can't put them down because of cruel and inhumane punishment.
Oh damn! But
Can't
you gotta
kill
pay
them.
for it.
Updated your number. I'm
Actually,
sure there's you always say the same number. You've been saying it for 10 years. 673. I'm sure they've added and cut
Richard
some
Ramirez
down.
actually did die. He died last year, so he's playing 673. Two.
We'll get the real facts someday.
Jake, do you know what
We need
that
the
is?
real numbers, Jake. The real numbers.
It's a back phone list of Jason Jetche's content poster.
Wondering if
Correct,
you
Steve?
figure it out.
So this is how professional I am.
Questions?
I sketch shit down, but I feel
It's called
that
writing.
it's cooler with
It's called lists.
it's cooler with just the flow, natural flow.
Oh, he drew a portrait of.
No
or is it just?
way.
Oh, it was just.
Yeah,
I thought
Jake
it was
was
Jake was in the
there.
portrait. Sorry,
no,
Jake.
it's not.
Thought I'd share.
All right. What's your first question?
First question: do you guys remember the quote? What about your fucking Element friends over there? Aren't they gonna come over? Does
That's
that-
me, obviously.
Yeah. From the Dan
So-
Lam in Amsterdam.
That was in 2007,
Yeah, I think so.
correct?
I was a weird dude with black hair and shit.
You had black hair.
Yeah, black
Long
long hair.
hair.
You were goony looking, like morbid goth.
Yeah, definitely.
Bloody and shit.
Definitely, man.
So
Why do you have a watch on?
why? Because I
Yeah.
keep track of time.
You already know you're never late. You're always on time, right?
Yeah, I think I have OCD and full shit, so I always check. Always have it. And you can skate with it because it's like a cheap watch, not a fancy pantsy watch.
Stupid phone every time.
True.
That's me,
Dad.
my job.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
Dad.
that's another good reason too, because everybody use their phone for everything now. But when we're out skating, I force myself to not have the phone around. So if I'm wondering what time it is, I can just look at my watch instead of, oh, I got some new Instagram likes and blah blah blah, and then you're gone.
And you get lost in it, and you're fucking 30 minutes later looking at your phone. What happened?
Yeah, and
The
all your
worst.
friends are gone, and you're skating alone.
Your element friends.
Yeah.
But is that something you said?
Yeah.
Again.
So, and this rumor is going around in Norway, which is cool for me, but it sucks if it's not true. But now I want to have it official if it's true or not. But you guys were probably, well, not Trixie, but the rest of you guys were probably drunk when you played in Amsterdam.
Oh, you know I don't drink when I play. Very good.
Yeah.
Except a few
It's
times.
my notes.
Terrible.
Magic.
The best.
But when you guys played at the was it the after show or was it during?
Suicidal.
Yeah, at the
Amsterdam.
small fucking venue, cramped venue.
Oh, the broken glass. Broken glass night.
Yeah, I think so.
Broken glass everywhere.
Crystal knocked.
Yeah. Those of you puking in the street across from the police.
Red
Oh,
wine.
is that when
Red
I
wine.
went? Wait, was that I did the ecstasy that night? Or is that?
No,
we
that was
did
when you got the photo.
Or was
First
I
page photo in the
pregnant?
mag.
Was it Vulcan?
No, it was the Vulcan was Nihilist.
Oh,
Nihilist and
Nihilist
Vulcan.
was
Damn
there?
it, 2007.
'Cause you were pregnant with Waylon back then.
Oh, so this is the second time we went to Amsterdam, so it was
That
the
was
shitty show.
that was the terrible
He
one.
was out.
I was out.
Yeah, because
The first one
people
was a good
people
one.
in the Norwegian skate scene, they came up.
That's why he said not drinking.
They came up to me and said, and I quote, Jake had said, "Where's Mentzoni?" He said that on stage. Is that true or false?
What's Mentzoni?
That's my last name.
Really? That's cool.
I don't think Jake knew where he was.
I don't know. I was sleeping in the bushes for a long time. I remember we were at the bowl, and I remember waking up and I couldn't find my glasses, but they were on my forehead, and I was like, oh, okay. And then finally it clicked. I had my sight.
Did we play that night that we took the mushrooms?
Yes.
That night?
And we played that night, and that really shit with the
I
head.
think so,
the
and you
blue
guys
guitar.
got fucked up.
We got fucked.
I was fucking curb jobbed pretty hard.
Pretty well. We've actually we're trying to reel it back in together 10 years down the line. I've been through recovery, man.
Didn't work.
It didn't work? Did it go well?
It works. Like I said, I drink a little bit, but I'm not onto opiates and shit like I usually am.
It's like 2 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks.
It's almost like Swedish now, just like me.
I got the flu.
So
Sorry,
Jake,
Jake.
do you think it's do you think you remember or not?
We don't remember. Last time we played in Amsterdam, we remember it a real lot because we played with Suicidal, and when there was a bunch of monster girls dancing naked, and Preston filmed it, and Suicidal was playing with us, and who else? There was another band. It was like Suicide. It was the band showdown. We got the most money we ever got for that. Remember that?
Yeah, but I don't remember the other band.
It was Suicidal. You guys watched Suicidal. We opened for Suicidal, and they're like, "Don't fucking go in Suicidal's room and shit."
There, get the beer off the stage.
Yeah, they're pretty trippy. But we played Amsterdam 3 times, as I recall.
Like was that your favorite show then?
What's that?
Was that your favorite show of all the Amsterdam shows you did?
Yeah, the favorite show we did was
I think the
probably
first
one.
one.
Yeah.
When we played at the
with Nihilists, with the Vulcan boys.
Fuck, that's cool.
That was a good one. Yeah, the second one, I was pregnant and dealing with that.
Babies.
Oh, right.
These babies.
That was fucked.
That was terrible. Then we went to Spain and totally combusted this raver party that was out of control.
We broke up on stage.
It was retarded.
For a year.
Yeah.
What, on that gig?
No, the next gig, the next show after that, we went to Spain.
Yeah.
And we totally fell apart. Pretty heavy.
Fuck.
Meltdown. Brain.
It's not easy being a pop band, is it?
No, it's not easy for us. I had to wait 20 years for these kids to be born to start the band that I was going to be in. So then finally, it all worked together. We all came together at the right time. Like, they started going out, and then it was kind of like, we saw Trixie's first band, her last band before this band, and we were like, Tony was like, that's mine. And I was like, she's a pretty good drummer. And then it all congealed in L.A. in the first week of September in 2005. So it's been 10 years.
Fuck, congratulations then.
Well, I think it's pretty much a milestone for anybody that I'm alive and that we're all skating and still doing the things that we want to do, which is a pretty good tribute to futility.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Most people do things they fucking hate all their lives.
We've hated most of the things that we do, but a lot of times we get together and we hit it right. We like, yeah, it feels good. Like the chemicals in your head, the endorphins are released, and you feel fucking like electric. I remember sometimes we sat in the other room when we wrote the songs, and we played them like Mission Street Coke. The first time we played it, I've had goosebumps down my neck when we played it. I remember like fucking I mean, it's like such a poppy song, but I remember when we first learned it together, we were all like, wow, we got a hit, because Tony always calls me and my poppy shit, and Tony and his like heavy shit. So it's like that's the dichotomy between the band. I like older, poppy shit. Tony likes
happy.
Well, not happy, but
Death, Die, Suicide, Cancer. Death, Die, Dead.
But he wants it to be
super poppy, but now it's a hard song.
But the song where you talk about feelings, that's not so poppy, is it?
No, that's just sad darkness.
We don't really practice that.
That's the emo song.
You think
until you get to the
bridge at the end where it's all blah.
Is it Trixie singing in the end?
Yeah,
screaming a little bit.
It depends what version you have.
Yeah, in Norway that's called singing.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
Trixie, we did 3 vocals a lot. Junkie Bitch, one of the first versions that we did. And Junkie Bitch is Trixie's like, I saw my fucking baby. And it's Tony and her talking about it on the street. And then me in the background. It's pretty. Tony recorded all the earlier shit. We only went to Toronto one time and recorded there with a bunch of eggheads that didn't know. We were all pretty fucking thrashed out. We went to the airport 12 hours early. We were on the fucking wrong day. It's like, fuck, dude.
And I thought I was fucking early. Because the demos that you sent me, Tony, which were, do you remember the recordings you sent? Which one they were?
No, what were they called?
We have 3 different stages of recording.
Get tested, 2 positive results, and get tested, 3 days to live.
die. Right, yeah.
3 days to death.
And then before those ones, there was a 4-song one I did on Tascam 4-track, and it was just an electric drum set through it, like actual electric drum set. And then me and Jake just direct into it, and the vocals like later.
Layered over it.
Yeah.
So
But those ones are really funny and good. And that's Junkie Bitch, Bitch Ass Nigga,
Mission Street Coke.
Mission Street Coke, and Fuck You, Kill, Kill, Kill.
Yeah, that was the first song we wrote.
Yeah, because I listened through the demos that I had now, because I, luckily, as Trixie said, I stored them on my Mac. So, because I have the CDs back in the shelf. So I preserve.
Format's been updated. Format no longer.
But is it all recorded separately, or is it most live recordings of like general recordings of bad shit?
What you probably have is all live shit. We recorded at the warehouse in Hunters Point when we were had our rehearsal space there, and so that was all just couple mics in the room and just on a tape recorder.
Yeah. Because I'm dying to get a cassette demo version of bad shit. That's what I want in my collection.
If we had that, we did a lot of shit that we can't remember what we did. We wrote so many songs. Like
we had cassettes. I handmade cassettes.
Right.
We did?
Same here.
Yeah,
that's the shit.
Yeah, but yeah, the first 4 songs on with the electric drum set, those ones are really good. That'd be good on a cassette.
Yeah, that's the one I was telling you about. We did in our front room of the house, and electric drum sets all distorted and weird sounding.
That was when Zach was taking photos of us at Cunningham, right?
Yeah.
Cunningham.
That was when they lived over on Cunningham Alley, which is like down the street, not in the rehearsal space. They played it in their living room, and we all set it up. She had a drum set, and people used to crash out there too. It's pretty cool.
But could you have like a permanent rehearsal in the living room, or was it for just that time?
Well, just for Trixie's drums, we'd rock out in there when we all came together. When Fausto died, we were all there. And I remember we recorded, it was at that time, it was like Julian's birthday, my friend Barry died, Fausto died, and we were all there. And I remember that whole week period was just like Blitz house, wasted. We remember we had her friend, what's her name? What was her name?
Lucy.
Cancer
leg.
Cancer face. Yeah, well, she was there. I mean, it was a really turbulent time, so we actually have something to remember that on tape, on a record, or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever format's been outdated by now by cell phone magic.
But it's coming back, Jake. Like vinyls, cassettes and shit. I never thought I would sell actual cassettes at all the events that I've done recently. But they're hot shit now, like, collectibles
Good.
and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Hard copy.
Well, same with vinyl and shit. People are like, what's your format? It's like, listen to this. It's like, it doesn't sound like that. No. It's all interpretive.
And it's fucking cool, though, to see that. Do you feel that some of the old school shit is coming back, though? Like, even in skating, you see a lot of old elements coming back, though.
I think that people want to talk to you more, and people are much more willing to, as opposed to gadgets and stuff like, hey, weird shit, that people want to talk more. I think that you're right. True. But Trixie, you have something to say?
No.
Sorry, go ahead. Wait.
Mongo hit drum, remember?
I was thinking about if we could have played, but you didn't bring your guitar.
I didn't. Well, Reggie's not available.
Why the name Reggie? The fans are wondering.
Indiana Jones. You remember when he jumps in the plane after he just pulls the fucking magic? He's like running through the field and he jumps in the airplane. He goes, "What's this? I hate snakes." He goes, "That's just my pet snake, Reggie." And he fucking freaks the fuck out. Indiana Jones, 1980. Steven Spielberg, Harrison Ford.
What do you think about the Jurassic Park movie coming now then?
Weak. Disney sucks.
Is it Disney that has the rights to it?
Yes.
They fucking own it all now. Even Star Wars.
Actually, we don't know.
We don't support the great Satanist Disney, of course. You know that. They're the big ones. Maybe they'll make the bad shit movie for us when we're
Project Rodent.
Project Roadkill.
And music videos. Any plans for future
We
music
had an idea
videos?
for a junkie bitch, but we never pulled it off. This guy Roman was pretty cool. He was like a film major student. We had the idea. We had the car. We had the broad. We had it all. But
I don't remember that.
What car?
Mickey, we're gonna do the Biscayne, riding down fucking Cap Street, going down pawn shops with the gun, the whole thing.
What car?
The Biscayne, the Bel Air, whatever the
What
fuck.
the fuck is that?
The big Mickey's big cold car.
It was all going on in here. He didn't, he didn't disclose this.
I worked out with Roman at the bar. At the bar. Okay.
It was at the bar.
He had hairy back. He puffed him like that. What's up? Woof, 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 woof. But he's now.
I think
too.
we should do that. We should do.
If we had a fucking, we should. What are they? When you pitch in the money, what do you call it? PayPal. Give us money, we'll make
Slot
you
Oh, the crowdfunding?
a fruit machine. Like what's it called? Like Tony, when Andy wanted to get on the road with us, he had to do a PayPal account where you put money and keep Andy on the road.
Kick Me?
Kickstart.
Kickstart.
Yeah, that's
Kick Me.
some other goony shit.
You guys should just record it in the living room. Like, just do old school style, just film it, throw it out there.
On our iPhone.
When we're in here, sometimes it sounds better to us in here than because it's so close. This is where our practice space is in their house, close by my house. You can see it's smaller. There's the drum set, the guitar,
There's the bass, and there's the drums, and there's the Mesa over there,
Oh yeah. Mesa
and there's the Motorhead, and there's the other
This
side.
is how small it is.
Ah yeah, Norway in the corner right there.
Carpathian Forest.
Fuck yeah. Have you met the
Yeah.
guy? Not the post?
No.
Like he's probably like smaller than like me. I'm a fucking midget compared to my friends. He's a really short guy.
This guy.
I'll tell you a good bad shit story. One of our first times we played in San Diego, we shared a hotel room together. We at the really nice place at the fucking trade show, and it was like big brouhaha. And Tony's Latino, as you can see, and Trixie's kind of white. And then the bellhop comes up to me in the lobby. He's like, "Hey, I think that Mexican dude's up there fucking your daughter." And I was like, "What?" And it was just tripping. I was like, man, that creeped me in hold. And I was like, yes, I was, but I was like, whatever, dude, I don't give a fuck. And the guy's like, really? And I was like, it was just one of those moments. It was just like, he took me aside, like, hey, buddy.
No, one time at the airport, we were at the bar and Waylon was with us. We were going, I don't remember where we were going, Tampa or something.
No.
And we were at the bar and what happened? And then this guy walks up to me, pats me on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, this guy behind you keeps looking at your son. You better keep an eye on him." And I looked back, and it was Jake.
Just like
that he was a pedophile.
He's on the road. He's part of the road crews. Like,
Was that pre-rehab days?
What's that?
Was that pre-rehab days, Jake?
oh yeah,
this was years ago.
this was a long time ago.
No,
did-
fun shit. Just-
But you had your glasses on your face, not on your forehead, I assume.
That's like it turns out, yeah.
Yeah. So, is there do you guys picture like a full-length Bad Shit album coming out in the future?
We did 10 years ago.
The songs have remained dormant. We play them again and we dig them up. Like,
He was saying "Damn Blood." He was just listening, and he thought it was what? You thought it was what?
Dear Blood.
Dare Blood.
damn blood. It means damn blood. That's how.
That was
that's
That was actually the song that got
we
us
broke
kicked
us
out.
apart.
Yeah.
Oh, that broke us up. Because he couldn't play it.
And then Trixie spit on me.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Wow, were you frustrated?
Then we went to this raver party and these people were just like, it was the most
Twinkle piping all night.
Oh, and then I bombed the hill.
She's pregnant and she tries to follow me down the hill. Jake can pull it. I got this. She gets bounced on the embryon.
Holy shit.
She almost lost the baby.
No.
Like, did you get any bad reactions from that?
Car with traffic coming up
Waylon's
at her,
alright.
and she fucking whoa wobbled.
Yard sale.
Wobbled elbows and knees and scrape the belly across, like just scrape the top of it.
That was stupid.
Then we went to the airport. We pretended like we didn't know each other and just disappeared into the
No.
No,
We went to the train station and we got fucking left at the wrong train station.
Oh, right.
And then a cab
Normal.
came for half of us, and the guy that was taking us around went to the train station himself, and it was like, fuck those guys.
We paid for his ticket.
And we paid for his train ticket, and we're gonna get paid back. And never did.
Yeah.
And he was gonna leave us there just for dead, middle of nowhere.
We have a show
Middle
coming
of
up in New
nowhere.
York on the 19th. We're gonna go to New York City we played 10 days ago in San Luis Obispo, and this lady had a fucking hose, and she was gonna try to hose us down. We were making so much horrible noise. But it sounded really good to us because we had actually practiced 3 nights before. We actually tried to put it together. Like, these guys will never do it. We actually got to play first, and we just blew it all out. And then David Gonzalez's band, they had 3 guitarists from Suicidal Tendencies to go solo all night long. And they only got 1 song. They only got 1 song after we got 18 minutes, which is perfect. And then we're like, later. It was pretty funny. But we're gonna play in New York City on the 19th with Grindline, the band, at the House of Bands.
Cool.
For a second.
Then you don't have to worry about fucking hoses going all
Yeah,
over.
exactly. And children.
I don't remember the host.
Oh, that was insane. The lady was fucking. We're banging on the door. He's about to get the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
off my property. She busts in. It was
Oh, that
fucking.
was like
It was
the
so insane. It was like, really? And then the guy we were with went and bought 10 bottles of tequila before 10 o'clock in the morning and put it out to one of the most horrible displays of just drunken retardedness in the sand, face down in the dirt. You could urinate on him. You could do anything you want to him. It wouldn't have mattered. He'd wake up. What happened? Back to the dirt. Yes. That was an epic
And
adventure.
18 months since you last played? Is that? And
We actually played one day for Tony here in January last year when we played Tony's little 4-star.
No, that was
No, that doesn't count.
we played the
Played
last
it
time
out.
we played out.
We
was
played at
18
the-
months ago.
We played outside at
That's
the
not.
skate
That's
park.
not the Skype fucking up. That's Jake.
Anti-hero,
We played the 18-year
18th
anniversary
birthday.
at the skate park. Yeah,
Yeah, Potrero del Sol. Bad shit.
we played there twice before. We had some good shows there. Actually, we liked it. It's fun. People are really reciprocant.
And for the listeners that have no idea about even like skateboarding world, like 18, what's the meaning behind the number 18?
1-8.
Anti-hero. AH.
AH. Like Hell's Angels is 8-1. H.
Uh-huh.
8-1. Anti-hero's the other way around.
Yeah.
Then do the inversion. Do the math.
You know, the time, math, I fucking suck on that shit.
Fuck on that, dude.
Oh, we were fucking that up today. I was like, 4 a.m. You got 12 hours. You're like, what?
Yeah, 'cause you said
Whatever. It's 4
4
p.m. Pacific Coast time. Figure it out.
We're trying to get a trip together to go to Europe right now. Actually, we're trying to figure this out. If we can get to Europe,
We want to go to Norway.
we'd like to go to. We played Copenhagen twice,
We're coming.
and if we can get to Malmo, we'd be psyched. But if we can get to Norway, we'd be happy to get up there for you guys anyway, of course.
well, if you come here, you can crash. I have the studio you can crash at, so.
Perfection.
And
Or
I have an author that's my neighbor, and she hates music.
That's why we gotta come.
Yeah, so we could have a live show in the studio. That would be
Yes.
great.
Yes.
That's what you're here. We're here for the pestilence. What you have to endure.
Yes.
Yes.
So, do you guys get like always problems doing gigs? Like, is there always something happening, or is some gigs smoothly?
Never runs smooth. Not
There's always a problem.
I've been punched out on stage. We've been people throw bottles and stuff. There's been fights. There's always some
I
ruckus,
choked someone out with our banner once. That
Jake
was
got
fun.
shoved into a full stack of Marshalls and just fucking toppled over like dominoes.
That was Portland, and this girl got beat up so bad. She's out. Somebody protect me! And somebody's just beating us. Other girls just whooping up on her like
Not with a high heel.
high heel.
Wow, that's like like the politician that threw his shoe. No, the dude that threw a shoe at the politician.
Oh, that's
It's kinda
wild,
like that.
Yeah, similar, but this one was just a Portland beatdown. Because every time we go there, people want to play harder than us. That's always been the shit. Is people want to play harder than us, or they want to
So
play.
they
like,
unplug us.
they unplug us or shut us off or tell us that we suck, and we're like, all right, fucker, watch this. We always go with the gang, so it's like, you want it wrecking? We'll wreck it. Don't worry. You probably then they call us back.
Oh, or the band comes with a whole posse and beats up the other band. That happened in China.
Big
What?
time.
Big time parking lot gang fight.
Yeah, in a gravel parking lot in China. I don't know what the fucking town was called, but
That was in Beijing.
it was.
Yeah, I think it was in
Was
Beijing.
it?
That was in
Yeah.
Beijing, as I remember. Yeah, of course.
But yeah, we got in a fight with the other band.
They came back with rocks and bottles
They
and
came looking for me. And I
We're
was
we're
like,
fucking giving them shit on stage and blah blah blah. You know, just the peanut gallery, and
the band stars.
they couldn't handle it. And they fucking,
Tried to
at the
break
end
the
of their gig, they tried to smash the shit that we were going to use. And Pat McLean fucking jumped off the fucking balcony and tackled one of their guys. And then there was a little scuffle. And then we set up our shit and we played like 5 songs. And then somebody runs in and goes, fuck, they're back. And then we all run out and there's fucking like 5 on 5.
Fire.
5 on 5 already, like fighting, and then we all got out there, and then it was like 15 to 20 versus 20.
gang fight. Straight up.
Fight, gravel,
Sure,
bottles.
Yes.
Band violence.
Yeah.
For a band that we started out as a kind of like a funny hokey band, we've done an amazing trip. We've been around the world, which is a very rare thing. That we actually, I ranked that myself as one of our greatest accomplishments.
Thank you for watching. I will see you next week, next Tuesday. Bye. Go out and skate. Listen to bad shit. Smells like coffee. Svart Kaffi, Espressonisme, Mentzoni t-shirts. Get your merch.
Get your merch.
I like to kiss a dick, but not the lips of a man. I also have a huge thing for... Now, don't bombard me with hate comments.
You element friends.
Yeah.